For the first time ever, even I'm thinking of a New Year resolution this year because it's been a bit of a disastrous year for me. And I reckon I've got to recoup, get things under control, see how if I can improve things for 2023. So either way, have a nice new year, and we'll just pull up here, nice spot here, we'll just pull up, have a bit of a yak. Here a few years back I remember coming to this creek here, pulled up over there and just looked over the bridge here, and in the water there was a 5-pound rainbow trout swimming around, which how I know he was 5 pounders. Later on, a day or two later, I come back and caught him, and he was roughly 23 inches long, so he was a big fish. Also caught his mate too, he was only about 2 pounds. But that was when I really liked fishing and hunting and stuff like that, and I was out doing it all the time. But this is the most damage I've ever seen in here, in my 70 years anyway. I've never seen this happen here. 2023, as I'm going to load up less content and a better quality content, and I've decided now I'm not going to waste any more money buying motorbikes to try to improve the channel and just settle for the 5 I've got. I figure going out and buying bikes all the time, it doesn't help me much. I think I put, 15 clips up this month, and I thought I'd give it one good hit, so I put 15 clips up, and I think I picked up 23 subs. So I'm going to give this sub idea away now. I'm not even going to ask them a sub or thumbs up or anything now. I don't give a stuff anymore. Try to put them together a bit better. If they want to subscribe, they can. If they want to give it a thumbs up, they can. If they want to give it thumbs down, I don't give a stuff where they put their thumb. But I've decided after this year, I think I'll drop the dollars on the channel with really no return from it. And you might say that's a pretty big figure there, Warro. Someone else told us that, they'd be bullshitting or a liar, but no, not the case. There were 9 new motorbikes, I think 4 top quality cameras. There was pushing nearly 20,000 tied up in them. 3 drones, 4 or so GoPros, like I mentioned, the 9 bikes and the accessories that went on them. A couple of $1,000 worth of cooking stuff, or nearly 3,000 I think by the time I bought 10 stoves to put it all together. But the view rate was pretty poor on that too, so if you got no viewing or not very many, you don't get inspiration and want to go out there and do it. You could say I'm sort of paddling uphill, well, I'm not even paddling uphill, I haven't got a paddle. But apart from that, compared to this YouTube, it's been a total disaster. I reckon out of anything I've been kicked in the arse and those. I've had a really good run in all areas all through my life, but when it come to YouTube, that was the thing that gave me a real kick in the arse. So it's a hard platform, and you're either lucky or you're not, and in my case, well, I thought if I brought the bikes and all that into play, it may be interesting, and I can give honest reviews to people who can't get an honest review off the other people. But there's not much appreciation on YouTube because half of them are too 9/10 of them are too lazy to give you a thumb. So I've got a few loyal followers which I always talk back, and so I figure with the bikes, I've got a good drone now, and I've also got good GoPros. I've just purchased a audio because I think I want better audio. I'm just testing it out there. This is the reason for this clip, just testing it and see if the audio is a bit clearer, and I can try it on the bike. And you get out here and you get these sponges that come into the channel and they ask you all these questions about the stuff. You're good enough to answer them, give them all the questions they want, and after that you never hear from them again. So if this audio comes out all right, I'd expect a couple of people to say, oh yeah, what brand audio are you using? And I tell you what, at the moment now, I don't feel like telling them nothing, but it's really a pissed off platform. There's a lot of people using each other, like a lot of those content creators. You can't trust them anyway. They tell you any bullshit to get views. And I tried to put this together as good as I could and being honest with everyone. I've never even asked for PayPal or Patreon or anything like that, not like those others. And it really annoys me when the fact these creators have got, say, 4 or so new motorbikes, and they get on there and cry to you and say to you, you know, would you give me a little bit of a boost with like a Patreon or PayPal or the other one they use, Cash, whatever it is. And that's only a gimmick of people viewing to get money. I mean, he's only some idiot with a camera and a couple of motorbikes or something like that. And in most cases, they're really good talkers, or they've got a really good accent in their speech. The ones that get on there with your course with a golden tongue, I'd be more concerned they're the ones that are going to rip you off. And it's how silly you are if you've been taken for a ride or not. I mean, I wouldn't give anyone on YouTube any money to watch their content, because the trouble with money is, and I've found this over the years because I've been in various things where I've made a fair bit of money, and I find that while you're making money, people are your friends, but when you're not making the money, and they'll be a lot nicer to you, but when you're not making the money, they just treat you more like shit that way. And that's the best idea, you know, like if you've got a couple of good friends, that's all right, because a couple is a lot better than a lot of people you come up and you're just wondering what they're going to try to get out of you. So, that's only my personal experience. That's the trouble I've had over the years, to see what they can get for nothing. I think we will get back on the bike, piss off home, and see if this is any good or worth salvaging any parts of it there where I can put it together and show you. And we'll go from there. And so just a quick sum up, what I'm planning on: no bikes, I'm not buying any of that shit next year. I'll just settle for the 5 I've got. And bring the drone into play, try to put a little bit together and make something of it. And hopefully you'll still want to come back and have a look. And once again, thanks for tuning in, taking a look. And hope you all, regardless whether you come to the channel or not, have a really good 2023. And we'll catch up with you there. So once again, thanks for tuning in. See you later.